We can't see you, Dave.
Seriously? You can't see me?
No, Dave, you're hiding, Dave. Is he hiding on purpose?
Probably.
It's okay because nobody's watching.
Oh, stop.
There's 0 viewers. You can see in the top there.
Where can you see that?
Next to where it says live, there's like eyeballs.
Oh, okay.
Somebody's watching on the Friends of the Disney Crush. You can see like where the viewers are. You've got Disney Crush, Friends of the Disney Crush, and the YouTube page. I tried to add you when you're on. I try to add to the spot, but it won't support a fourth thing. Okay. So I'm going to actually share you to the spot right now while we're talking.
Share me over there.
Hey, Dan. What's up, Rachel? We're talking.
Hi, Dan. What's up, Rachel?
Rachel, girl, what's going on?
Talking to Mandie Malinoski about, the elite accommodations of the elite.
David, why are you not on the screen?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's Thurston Howell the Third.
Excuse me, but Lovey is going to be with us in a moment, but she's over there doing her hair and makeup.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute, Lovey, could you take the necklace off? The diamonds I can't see because of all the diamonds, Lovey.
Oh my God. Oh gosh. We have our special guest Thurston Howell the Third, he's looking to book a vacation with Mandie. So he had us look into some of the luxurious accommodations at Walt Disney World.
Oh my God.
This is true.
I'm trying to find the live stream to share the Disney spot like I talked about.
Okay. I just want to tell Lauren Hawkins, we've had a sub the other night. It was marvelous, darling. Marvelous.
You had a sub?
Yes, and it was marvelous.
I love those public subs, especially on the sunflower bread. I think it's like called the whole grain or whatever, but it's so good.
Share.
Hey, Samantha.
You're right, a post. Why can't I share this to the Disney spot? Okay, I'm going to do it right now. We are talking about super deluxe accommodations at Walt Disney World. Our friend Mandie is with us.
Hello.
I am just struggling with sharing right now, so I'm just trying to get this shared over, and then I will be right with you guys. There we go. I just shared it.
Nice.
I don't know where Thurston Howell the Third went. Oh, hi.
I couldn't breathe and all that stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
It's getting mighty hard to breathe through my luxurious mask I had on.
Yeah, I saw that was the top of the line mask.
I wanted to put $100 bills on it, but I just couldn't afford it at the moment.
It looked like it was doodled on, like a dollar sign.
How dare you? I think that was embroidered in gold.
Well, I'm gonna get $1,000 bills and I'm gonna chop them up and I'm gonna put them in a mask and it's gonna be marvelous.
Oh my God! Of course, Dan. Why would we not be?
Okay. Scott is supposed to be at dinner with his wife, and instead he's watching us.
Not right,
Are they
Scotty.
watching this at dinner?
He told me they had dinner at the Edison at 8 tonight, and he just said hi.
I scheduled it. It's 8 p.m.
Go have dinner with your wife. You've abandoned her enough on this trip with work.
True that.
Oh, boy. All right. So I did want to share. We want to talk about some news because we recorded last night and then the news broke today that Mobile Magic is live now. If you have an Apple phone or Apple Watch, right, Mandie? What's going on?
Yes, the Apple phone or Apple Watch, you're able to be using it, doing your, check-ins and all that. We have Scott from the Mickey File. He is down on the ground testing it out, and he said it's pretty awesome. So I can't wait to hear more about it. But I'm super excited for it, honestly. I do like Magic Bands, but I'm all about the simplicity of the phone and having everybody in my phone tap, tap, tap inside. Right. Here we go. So. Right.
And the thing that, we do want to don't seem to be going anywhere because you were talking yesterday about the fact that magic bands are coming to Aulani.
Yeah. So you broke up a little there for me, but yes, magic bands are coming to Aulani, which is kind of funny because we're sourcing them out of Walt Disney World. But I think with Aulani, it is more of like a souvenir base just for the resort, a little smaller. They don't have to manufacture as many. I mean, Walt Disney World, you're getting a free magic band up until this year with every trip for every person, every time you come. That's expensive. Yeah. You know, Aulani, is not that it's not going to be expensive, but it's not going to be the same, and they're going to charge you for them.
Yeah. They could have made it one a year. Like if you did multiple trips a year.
Yeah, they could have done one a year. They could have done the charging much earlier. I totally agree with all of that. I mean, let's face it, we all bought the custom magic bands anyway and paid for them.
Right.
You know.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I may or may not have a sparkly one coming. Hi, Judy. Judy's drinking out of her Wilderness Lodge mug tonight.
Oh, I love that Humphrey mug. It's so cute with the totem pole on it.
Uh-huh. So what resort do you want to start with, guys? We're going to, if people are just joining us, because I know some people came on late, tonight we are talking about the luxury suites of Walt Disney World. We want to know where Snooki stayed last week. We want to know, we want to know where John Stamos is sleeping. I want to know where Josh lays his head at night. So we're going to look at the presidential suites and those fancy schmancy suites that we can only dream of staying at.
The ritzy spots.
So where should we start, Mandie?
Why don't we start with the Four Seasons and then go to Swan and Dolphin and then go into Disney?
Okay. I can't start with the Four Seasons because of the pictures. I couldn't load the Four Seasons pictures until I erased some of our other pictures.
Okay. So we will end with the Four Seasons and we will start with the Swan and Dolphin. Does that work?
Yes, that works. Let me go to the Swan and Dolphin.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
We should have planned better. All right. So Swan and Dolphin, that's the presidential suite. Now, what were you telling me about the presidential suite?
So I found out, so the Swan and Dolphin has a total of 5 different suites, right, that you can book. And the basic suites are the Grand Suite, the Executive Suite, and then, yes, the Grand Suite again. It's because the Swan and Dolphin each have a Grand Suite. The Swan has an Executive.
Okay.
Those are going to be a parlor that's attached to either 1 or 2 bedrooms. They're very high end, have beautiful furnishings. But these are your standard suites, and you choose 1 or 2 bedrooms, and they range from like $700 to $1,200 a night.
Okay. So, I mean, compared to Disney prices,
yeah, it's reasonable.
That's not crazy. I mean, if you're a 2-bedroom at Disney is going to cost you that.
Right.
You know.
Which is why I say it's reasonable. If you're looking for a luxury accommodation, this is a reasonable option that you can have. And you can also apply your nurse, teacher, and annual pass discounts to these rooms. So keep that in mind. If you're looking to do a villa or something, this is like a not out of the world option for you.
Right. Okay. So this is the Governor's Suite. Now, were you saying that they're not?
That's just what I was getting into. Exactly. Tony, you go ahead and say it.
Well, you found out by calling that they're actually not booking this suite right now.
They are only for display purposes only, which I was shocked. So basically, they used to be available for booking for $3,000 to $4,500 a night.
Right.
They are large suites, grand piano, sectional couch, kitchen, living room, the whole 9. Beautiful. Over the top expensive too, but not over the top as some will see tonight.
Right.
But they're not even booking them. They said they are for display purposes only, to view and to use for event overflow.
Okay. So maybe we can book a party in this suite.
That's what they use it for, parties that need additional space. I guess it wasn't being booked often enough to make it viable.
I did see on Facebook one time a woman was going to the Swan or the Dolphin for their honeymoon, and they actually put them in here. Like it was a free upgrade. And the interesting thing was that her husband knew how to play the piano, so it was really nice for them. So.
I bet it was. It's beautiful, and they have gorgeous views. They're on the top floors, and everybody who knows the Swan and Dolphin well knows that the views from the Swan and Dolphin are some that can't be beat.
Right.
So if you're up there, yeah, you're seeing some Epcot, Hollywood Studios, really nice firework views.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is the Grand Suite, and this is bookable. And you said this is 700 to 1,200.
So this is 700 to 1,200 a night. It is a 680-foot living room space, so that like living room dining area, 680. And then you have the option to book 1 or 2 bedrooms. So they're adjoining rooms.
Okay.
One of the adjoining rooms is a king size, room, and the other is 2 queen beds. So depending on what you need, you can do a 1-bedroom king, you can do a 1-bedroom, 2 queens, you can do 2 bedrooms and have both.
Yep. And you can see in the background Tower of Terror right out the window. If you can
like literally right out the window. Yeah.
And this is the executive suite, which I think is more for business people. It looks like.
The executive suite is smaller, 480 square feet. That one is going to, 600 square feet. And that's going to be used for like events. They do these, they even on the website, you can see that they say, host 30 to 40 guests.
Oh, okay. So that's where we have to have our meets. We have to get one of these rooms. It's not necessarily
that they sleep there, but you can rent this room, have your living accommodation, and have your meeting right outside. That kind of thing.
So we should rent this and have Kevin's sub party.
Yep. We definitely should. That would be so fun.
Love you back, whoever you are. Love you back. Facebook
cocktails
user.
with the Brit.
Yeah. Mike's here. Hey, Mike.
So
Michael wants to know about the Pop Century luxury suite because that's the only hotel he wants to stay at. So.
That's called the king bedroom.
Oh, okay.
That's called when you get 2 adjoining rooms and you open one of the door open. And
one is a king bed and one is 2 queens.
All right,
that's how you do it at Pop.
I'm going to take those pictures out so that I can put the Four Seasons in. All right, go ahead, talk amongst yourselves. You got any comments, Dave?
No, I'm just waiting to book my room because Mandie, I'm going to be going this weekend. So if you could just get a hold of whoever you need to do and get that room booked for me.
What do you want? You want the Royal Suite over at the Four Seasons?
That'll work. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's perfect for me. It's just gonna be me. I'm going solo, so I think that'd be perfect.
Oh yeah, see, it might be enough room for you.
Yeah, I mean, it might be a little tight, but we can make it work.
Yeah. Well, I may have a cocktail party in there sometime,
Now, I have a feeling that the real celebrities.
Hello, Nicole.
I'm breaking up,
Danielle. What's up, Danielle? Yeah, you broke up just a little bit.
After
what I was saying was I think the real celebrities probably stay at Four Seasons.
What's up, Tom?
The real celebrities like, Dave Youngward. All right. All right, so let's look at this Four Seasons.
We do Four Seasons now? Okay.
Yeah. What am I looking
Four Seasons.
So the Four Seasons has quite a few of them.
And I'll be honest, I can't tell which is which from these pictures, so.
That's okay. I think you can just show them as we go and I'll talk about them.
Okay.
So the I don't know the right word. I don't want to say least of the accommodations because that's not true at all. But
that's my mother. I'll call her back.
Hi, Phyllis.
Maybe she saw this and she's like, I want to stay at the Four Seasons.
Yeah.
Well, it can't be Mandie because Mandie's with us tonight. So.
Yeah, exactly. So the first of the accommodations we'll start with is the Park View Suite, which is a 1-bedroom suite. It's like 825 square feet. It has a king-size bed, 2 bathrooms, a living room, and it also has 2 balconies. This is about $2,000 a night for this room. All of these accommodations, by the way, at the Four Seasons, you can choose adjoining rooms and you can make them larger if you want to.
Okay.
There's the Golden Oak View Suite, which is about the same size as the Park View Suite. It is also about the same cost, but instead of getting the view of the park, you get the view of the Golden Oak area. And then there is the Lakeview Suite Deluxe, which is a little larger at 1,000 square feet. And it is going to have a king size bed, 2 bathrooms, a living room space, and 1 large balcony for about $2,500 a night. They also have a Park View Deluxe at the 1,000 square feet. So basically what you have is like 2 size basic starter, I don't know the right way to say it, starter suites, I guess. You have the 825 or a little larger at 1,000, and they have views of either, Golden Oak or the parks, the woodlands around, those kind of things. Then you start getting into the larger suites, which is the Grand Suite, the Presidential Suite, and the Royal Suite, which is what Tony was showing pictures of. These are insanely beautiful. The Grand Suite is 1,700 square feet, and it starts at about $6,000 a night. The Presidential Suite is 3,300 square feet. It has a 3-bedroom minimum, which means you must at least have 3 adjoining rooms, if not more. And that one is going to be about $19,000. And then the next one is the Royal Suite, which is 2,700 square feet, and it is a 4-bedroom minimum, and it is $29,000.
You said $29,000.
$29,000?
Yes.
Okay, you didn't mean 2,900, right?
No, and I'm not talking total. I'm talking per night, kind of.
$29,000 per night. $30,000 a night.
That's what I was quoted today for it for May 20, for a week in May.
Wow.
And keep in mind, and this doesn't make the price any cheaper, they're talking about a 5 or 4 bedroom apartment that is roughly the size of my home.
Okay.
So, and it has a king size master. The balcony is enormous, so enormous it has a 12-person table on it. Living room furniture, the whole 9. These things are massive. They're like almost an entire floor.
Wow.
How many points can you get at Saratoga for $29,000 on a good deal? About 450.
So they have these. This is in the suite. This exercise equipment. I think.
So there is in some of the suites at the Four Seasons, there is exercise equipment. Yes, and they have a treadmill. They have offices in them. So you'll have a master bedroom, 4 other bedrooms, a living room space, a dedicated media room where you watch movies, and then a office. So
now we'll see some of the Disney rooms do have offices too. We'll see that.
Some of the Disney rooms do have offices as well. You get these workspaces where you can, as they put it on the website and in the description, get your work done so you can go back to the park.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Do they have a personal trainer and a chef on site right for you right there at the place?
Most of these accommodations are actually. Well, all of these accommodations include club level status. So you're getting a chef and all of, not to cook in your room, but you're getting those accommodations too.
And if you're spending $30,000 a night, you probably have a chef that travels with you.
And a yacht that brings you there, and a private jet.
And a personal trainer, and and a masseuse.
All these things. But these rooms at the Four Seasons are absolutely insanely beautiful.
They really are. I mean,
insanely decorated, insanely beautiful.
I like that theater room.
That's the wrong. I had the wrong hotel. That was what I'm talking about.
That's the media room. Yeah, the media room right there. Beautiful. The balconies. And these, the Presidential Suite and the Royal Suite, they vary in size a little bit, but the Presidential Suite has your Magic Kingdom views, and your Royal Suite has your Epcot views.
Okay.
They all come with a price and a view.
So I think that one's checked off my list. I don't think that one's happening.
You're good?
Maybe Swan and Dolphin.
I really do want to do Swan and Dolphin, though. I feel like that is comparable to what you would pay for a 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
Villa. So that's doable.
So this is one that I got information about. This is the we're going to talk about, and this was the one I had sneak peeked. I dropped my microphone. This is the one I sneak peeked with the picture tonight, the teaser picture. Is my microphone on?
Yeah, I can hear you well.
All right. I had a telemarketer texting me. So this is the Royal Asante Suite at Animal Kingdom Lodge. And
this is my favorite suite, by the way. They're all beautiful, but this is my favorite.
That's amazing. That is absolutely beautiful. Look at that.
The thatched roof is just so unique.
It's 2,115 square feet, located on the 5th floor of Jumbo House. It has panoramic views of the savannah, which I have. Where'd that picture go? Panoramic views of the savannah. Oh, look, there's another treadmill.
I was going to say there's a treadmill on the balcony.
But can you imagine being on the treadmill, watching the giraffes go by?
Oh, absolutely. It's beautiful.
It has a dining room table made from a single tree trunk and seating for 8 people. The suite's highlight is the circular living room with a fascinating thatch ceiling, entirely surrounded by a stand-up balcony, hardwood stone flooring, luxurious African textiles, artwork. Yeah, let me get some of that stuff for you. This is the living room with the thatch roof. This is the artwork that my kids would mess around with probably, and I'd get a big bill at the end of the trip. Look at this foyer where you walk in. I wish this picture wasn't like this, cut off, but this is like the foyer when you walk in.
That's just amazing.
It's beautiful.
This is the bathroom.
Which that tub, you lay in it and look at the savannah. So
oh my
gosh.
Amazing. There's another picture of the foyer. And this is that's not the dining. I thought that was going to be the dining room. Oh, that's the bedroom.
That bed was so big that they had to build it in that room and they can't take it out.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's true. They built it in there, can't take it out.
This is the dining table that's made out of the single tree trunk, I guess. So, all right, let's see what else it says about this. Flat screen TV, master bedroom with mosquito net draping over a king bed composed of tree trunks, a wall of reed built-ins filled with drawers and a flat screen TV, a sitting area with a sleeper sofa, another TV, an adjoining bath with Disney's most impressive freestanding soaking tub. The second bedroom has 2 queens and another deep balcony with lounge chairs, outdoor dining table, and perfect for dining overlooking the savannah. And then you'll also find a half bath in the suite as well.
Mandie, I know it's going to cause a little trouble and on your part, but could we switch to this one now? I'd like to stay there instead.
Yes, no problem. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll rebook.
Now this one has an office like we talked about.
I was just going to say it has an office with treadmill as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So you could get your work done.
Yeah, and then get back to the parks.
Yeah.
If I had one of these, I'd never leave.
No, I wouldn't want to go anywhere.
This is one I think I would leave Pop Century for. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I could be convinced. Yeah.
Even if you had adjoining rooms, really?
Yeah, I'm not sold on the flip flops, but
the flip flops are a bit creepy. I'm gonna just lay it out there.
Yeah. Okay. But that view, I can't even imagine.
Incredible.
So Mandie, do you know what this goes for? Oh, it's our mother-in-law.
Hello.
Hi. You should have seen your son-in-law before when he was,
Right now, the Asante Suite is not bookable, so I can't get a current price on it.
That's right.
But it'll probably be around $15,000 to $20,000 for a week with tickets.
For a week with tickets.
Yeah, around.
Okay,
that's where it falls. Yeah.
And how many does it sleep again? I'm the one who researched it.
So it's gonna have two. So
and a sleeper sofa.
So at least 6, possible, most likely 8 is the number.
Yeah,
the number is most likely 8.
Yeah, it says with the sleeper sofa and yeah. So okay,
that's not too bad.
With tickets, that's not crazy.
No, we're getting there. We're getting there.
I mean, if you saved up for a couple of
for what you're talking about, it's not $29,000 a night. So that's something to be said.
And I think that is so impressive.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful, and it's unique. That's what I love about it. It's different, it's unique, it's got character. The things in it are, you're never going to see them somewhere else, really, you know.
Do you think Kevin can be convinced to host his public sub party in that? In the Royal
That would
Asante
be cool.
Suite?
That would be so cool if we did that.
Can you imagine us all hanging out on that balcony?
Eating public subs.
Yeah.
Hey, we could have the first Disney Crush meetup right there.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. We'll all pitch in.
Yeah, if we all just pitch in together, hey.
Where are we going next? Oh, we lost Mandie. There she is.
No, I'm here wherever you want to go.
I've got the beach club. Who was doing the beach club? Was I doing that one? I think I was. All right, let me pull that up on my phone. The Nantucket Suite. Now, I had in one of our mommies groups, there was a mother who actually got upgraded to the Nantucket Suite because they didn't have her rooms ready.
Okay.
And to make it up to them, they because they were gonna try to move her from beach club because they didn't have her room to like a value. It was like crazy, and she was like, "No."
I think something's going on there.
And they gave her, they gave her. Oh, Dave, Kevin is not going to pay us, get us the $15,000 room.
What?
He said what? I don't know.
Kevin,
So her family was upgraded to the Nantucket Suite.
that's
Hey,
awesome.
We'll bring the subs, Kevin.
Yeah, you just have to bring the room.
Yeah, that's it. We'll bring the subs. No problem.
So the Nantucket Suite is 996 square feet. Why do I only have pictures of the bathroom here? There you go.
There you go.
It's 1 bedroom, 1.5 bath. It offers a beachy look. It's a beachy look. Yeah.
It
Bye,
does have
Scott.
a beachy look. What
But
I
it's all-
find, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's only 1 bedroom, so you've got the master bedroom, and then a pull out. So it's not as family. I think this would be nice.
The max capacity on this room is 2.
Oh, wow.
2. Just keep in mind.
There you go.
It is considered what they call it a romantic suite. So it's
I can
supposed to
see
be
that, like a honeymoon suite.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Okay.
2.
So maybe
yeah.
it wasn't the Nantucket that lady got bumped to, because she had like a couple bedrooms. It might have been the Steeplechase or something like that.
It was most likely, if it was Beach Club, it was the Beach Club Newport Suite,
Okay.
which
All right.
is a little bit bigger than the Nantucket, and that one is 2,200 square feet and
Right.
accommodates 10 people. It's a
I think that's what
bedroom, 2 bath.
I think that's what she was in then.
Yeah,
So
that's
the
exactly.
Nantucket is just like a honeymoon suite.
The
Do we have-
Nantucket is a honeymoon suite. It's very similar to the cottages at Boardwalk that
Okay.
have a max capacity of 2 as well. They're unique, they're fun, but they're more for like a honeymoon.
Okay. Do you know what something like this goes for?
So the Nantucket Suite's going to be slightly less than the Newport Suite, and the Newport Suite for a week in January is like $17,000 with,
For a week.
$17,000 for a week, yeah, without tickets.
I've got the Newport Suite. The Newport Suite is right here. So this one is the one that you said sleeps 10 people, is a 2-bedroom. This is what she was. Yeah, I saw the video. She posted a video on our mommy's group, and this was
That walkway in there, Tony, is insane. Look at that. Dave, you could put a pool there.
You could. I'm thinking I could take like one of those little saucers, you do in the snow, and put a little rope on it, and just throw the kids around, slide them across that floor. Yeah, got some fun.
This was recently renovated too. Before it was renovated, it's absolutely beautiful now. But before it was renovated, it was very cottagey look, different mismatched wallpaper kind of thing going on.
This is actually a sitting area in the master bedroom. So this is that's not.
It's the sitting area off of the guest bedroom. So they give give the guest bedroom like an extra living room, so you can have like a separate. So like if mom wants to sit and relax alone, in the morning or whatever.
I could see my mother doing that.
Yeah, it's nice. And then they have their own bathroom. You have the living room that has the dining room right behind it, and I like the fireplace that they have there.
And I would imagine that portrait is a television. Does that portrait come down and turn into a television? I know some of them do.
I'm not sure on that one. I don't know.
Okay.
But I would imagine. I mean, it says there's a living room television, so it's got to be one of them. Yeah.
That's the master with the sitting room.
The master's like ginormous. Look at this. A king size bed, a pull-out sofa, and the room is still like
it goes
huge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That one I know is one of the bigger ones.
Yeah, that's nice. This is what she got. I was mistaken. This is what that lady got upgraded to, because there were like 8 of them, and they weren't able to accommodate 8 of them, and they didn't know where they were going to put them. And then finally they said, go to the parks, and when you come back, we'll have something for you. And
yeah, sounds like they were overbooked by accident.
Yeah, so they got to the room, they didn't know what to expect, and they opened the door, and they almost pooped themselves. Let's put it that way. When they opened the door and saw this,
it's beautiful. I had a client who was booked at Saratoga, and they got a room. They got a room. It was pre-renovation, so they got a room that was like not good, and to the point where the husband sat down on the couch and stood up, and the couch cushion went with him, stuck to his legs. So they had booked a nice accommodation there and expected a nice accommodation. Right. So I had to make several phone calls, and finally Mike, the manager over at Saratoga, who's a wonderful gentleman, by the way, he's like, I called my friends over at the yacht club, and we have accommodated your clients. They will be in the captain's deck suite for the remaining week, which is the equivalent of what you just showed at yacht club.
Well, we have, I think the captain's deck suite, I like the look of that better than that. This is, okay, that's the bathroom. Why don't we start with the bathrooms? That's where
the bathrooms are gorgeous.
This is the captain's deck suite. This is beautiful. Look at that.
I will go full disclosure here. There's you're either team beach club or team yacht club. It's like a thing. Yeah. I am team yacht club, so I am a little biased.
I mean, this is beautiful.
But this is gorgeous. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous.
I would give up Pop Century for this as well. Yeah.
So this room is about $19,000 for a week.
Okay. Dave, are you saving? So I found a lot of these rooms are actually on the ground floor, and they have patios.
Right. So at the yacht club, the captain's deck suite is on the ground floor. But if you go to the commander vice presidential turret suite, those are going to be on the first, second, and third floor. It depends how many they have. They usually tuck them back in like a corner, somewhere quiet with good views, that kind of thing. Yeah.
All right, Dave.
Yeah, that floor is just something else.
It reminds me of the fancy Roy and Walt suites on the
cruise ships. On the cruise ships, yeah.
It really does.
So, you said this is $19,000 for a week?
About $19,000 for a week, no tickets.
Okay. This is the Admiral suite also at Yacht Club. Mm-hmm. And the Admiral Suite has 2 bedrooms. There's a that's the guest bedroom, and this is the master bedroom.
Right. So your master's going to have a king, and then your guest will have 2 queens.
Right. And there's also a powder room off the main living area.
I like that they call it the parlor. Makes it sound fancy.
Yeah.
That's the turret. Yep.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's inside the turret. That's why that sitting area is round like that. Yeah.
Such cool feature.
What? Oh no, that's not it. That's the Grand Floridian.
Yeah. Sorry, I was gonna say that's the Grand Floridian.
Yeah. So that's the Admiral Suite.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Hi, Kidder96. We have somebody watching on YouTube tonight. That's great.
Hello.
So, do you know what the turret suites kind of go for?
The turret suite is about $14,000. So I got quoted $1388.2 for February, a week in February.
Okay.
I tried to stick to the lower end weeks for the quotes, not the Christmas.
Well, that's perfect. You're figuring out what it's going to cost when Kevin gets one for the night for their party.
Of course.
Perfect. Dave, are you ready to go to Polly?
Where? To the King Kamehameha?
Kamehameha.
King Kamehameha.
King Kamehameha.
This is at the Polynesian. Now, the Polynesian, I was doing some research. I found out the Polynesian, they have the King Kamehameha Club, which is their club level rooms, and most of them are in the Hawaii building.
Yes.
But the suites, the Primo suites, are in the Tonga building.
Right.
And the Tonga, people staying in the Tonga building, it's club level. They have their own club level lounge.
Yes.
Allow the Hawaii club level lounge, because that's where that food is. So the Tonga club level lounge has drinks and things, but it's the smallest building at Poly is what I was reading, and it's all suites. So
yes, it's very secluded. All the suites are there. Yeah,
I think I remember hearing years ago that's where like Mel Gibson and Sigourney Weaver stay.
Yeah.
Right. So this is the actual King Kamehameha. Go ahead, David.
No, I was just gonna say they're on the first and second floor. Is that correct?
Yeah. It's two stories.
Yeah. Yeah. This suite I think is 1,863 square feet and has 2 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, a living room and kitchen, and you can add on 3 additional bedrooms. I don't know how they just snap on 3 extra.
Yeah, it's like a lock off, I guess.
It's adjoining rooms. Yeah, lock off.
Kind of like Pop. There you go.
Yeah.
The king bedroom is 452 square feet and has a. Now this is what got me. Stay with this picture for a second though.
Okay.
Has a CD player. Hello.
Really?
Okay. Now I don't know who needs a CD player right now. Probably the same people that need this bed, because that bed, I swear, my parents had that bed in 1970.
Yeah, I know. And this was just renovated, and so I double checked to make sure these are the most recent pictures, and they are. So I don't understand. And the same thing, that is the new renovation. And it looks like it's stuck in the 70s still.
Well, I think they tried to revert back because everybody wanted that like original Poly feel. So they tried to do like a modern retro thing.
Yeah.
But let me show you this bathroom. Come on.
I'm not arguing, Tony, at all. I'm just saying I think that's what they tried to do.
Didn't Wallpaper go out in like 1970 and then make a comeback in 19?
It's coming back with a vengeance right now. My sister has put it all over her apartment.
Brenda Futrell was asking about Wallpaper the other day on Facebook.
Yeah. Very popular now. Mm-hmm.
You know, the only thing that you could do, I'm surprised when that bed, that wood post bed with a round, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there a water bed in there, you think?
Oh, that would be fun. That would be fun.
So there's also, besides the King Kamehameha Suite, which is 2 stories, there's also the Princess Suite, which is a 2-bedroom, and that's the living room for the princess, and the bathroom. I mean, that bathroom. I'm sorry.
No, it's awful.
It's pretty gaudy.
It's not to be sorry about. It's not good.
And then
it's kind of growing on me. I don't know.
The Ambassador Suite.
Okay, the Ambassador Suite. The Ambassador Suite. It's on the second. Wait. They're on the first and second floor too, right?
Right.
And the floor plan, same. 452 square feet with a parlor for 675 extra square feet. All 3 rooms have bathrooms. The parlor has a mini kitchen, small refrigerator, ice maker, small microwave, and sink. So they're not small. I mean, these are
no.
Yeah.
Tom says it looks like vintage Hawaii.
It really does.
And he would know. Yeah.
It's true. It does.
It's like going on the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
I will say though, right now, as much as these are not my favorite of the club level. I mean, of the suites. Poly's club level is my absolute favorite. You can't get better than that staying, and I've done a few of them. And
now these aren't bookable right now, right, Mandie? So
no, they're not bookable right now.
I wonder how much they cost.
Believe me, as soon as Poly's club level and suites are bookable again, you will see me there posting all over the place.
Okay.
Depending on how many bedrooms you want, Toni-Ann, these are going to cost you around between $1,000 to $4,000 a day.
Okay. Kevin could afford that. Mm-hmm. I think Kevin could afford that.
Oh, come on, Samantha. You know you love that gold foil wallpaper.
But I couldn't find pictures of the Walt Disney Suite and the Roy Disney Suite at the Grand Floridian. That's not to be confused with the suites with the same name that are on the cruise ships. There are suites with those names at the Grand Floridian. I couldn't find pictures of them. I did see a video that Paging Mr. Morrow did. I didn't want to take that because I didn't feel right about taking his stuff. So, but those rooms looked really like grandmother house like too. I don't know.
Well, parts of the Grand Floridian are really made to look that way, like 1920s vintage, Victorian style, which can be beautiful, but can also be, old.
It's overdone. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that too, those rooms are more museum-like. Like they don't really want to keep updating them. They want to keep that historic kind of feel to them. There
were photographs and trains in the rooms. So if you want to look at that, I think it was Paging Mr. Morrow, but you can find it on YouTube. If you look up the Grand Floridian, Roy Disney Suite, Walt Disney Suite, you'll be able to see those. I just didn't want to take his stuff. So that
did they have plastic covering the furniture like my grandma's had?
Well, you're going to see. This is these are the Grand Floridian. This is the Victoria Suite at the Grand Floridian.
Yeah.
So I mean that nightstand and lamp. I know my grandmother had that.
Absolutely. But with plastic on it.
Do you have the Grand Suite?
This is the Grand Suite right here. Oh my goodness, Mandie.
Isn't it beautiful?
That doesn't look like my grandmother's house.
No, that looks nice.
So this is the common one that you'll see actually booked and stuff. It's about 20,000 for a week without tickets here.
Okay.
And it's going to be a 2,200 square foot room on the 5th floor. It has views of the Seven Seas Lagoon, the Castle, Space Mountain, different resorts like the Polynesian and the Contemporary. It has various balconies. Has a full kitchen. It has a dining area, master bedroom, second bedroom, your king and your 2 queens. These bathrooms are expansive. And the parlor has an additional half bath off of it. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, that's doable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other one I saw was
I hate all the cushions. You got to snuggle in, Kev. Snuggle in.
This is the Hospitality Suite. And that's what this is. I think this is the suite they used on the Middle when they did, the show where they went to,
Yeah, probably.
Because, ABC, if you're an ABC comedy, it's obligatory that you go to Walt Disney World or Disneyland. So
no, the Grand Floridian is not the 3-bedroom villa.
This is another one that's got a first floor porch type thing. So, yeah. And then the Victorian Suite is the one that looks like Grandma's house.
Yeah.
That's the couch, Dave.
Yeah.
Just missing the plastic.
Some places at the Grand Floridian can get quite grandma-y at times.
Yeah. So, all right. So $20,000 a week for the Grand Villa. Kevin, you better start saving. We just need it for one night. So one night is,
Well, he doesn't have to save. He's a real estate tycoon. It's fine.
That's true. Yeah. We don't need a week. We just need one night to have our party, and we promise not to trash the place.
Yeah, we'll be well behaved. We won't even use the kitchen because we're bringing our own subs.
Yeah,
right. We're bringing. Yeah, that's right. We're going to bring them. Public subs for everybody.
Now, the Contemporary has suites. Again, they have the concierge level is the 12th floor, but then the luxury suites, the presidential type suites, are actually on the 14th floor.
Yes,
and so that's the suites that we're looking at, right?
Yeah, and these are actually some of the most highly rated and most popular suites. When you see the reviews on these are the ones that people love the most. They have
one of the.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's one of the what do you call those buildings? The Garden Wing.
The Garden Wing.
They have those are not what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Good night,
they
Kevin.
do have some over at club level, like 1 bedrooms and 2 bedrooms in the club level. We'll behave, Kevin. But yeah, so they're going to be located on the 14th floor. The vice presidential suite, for example, has views of Bay Lake, Spaceship Earth, surrounding pools, resort area, full kitchen, living room. It has 2 bedrooms, the master, and then the 2 queens in the guest room. It has 3 bathrooms. What's interesting is that the master is split on this. So you have like a toilet on either side with a shower.
I got broken eyes, you guys. There we go.
Yeah. Look at that master room with all those couches.
I could live there. I could spend a lot of time there.
The balconies too on these rooms are insane. They're so deep and big, and they have lounge chairs on them. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could see it at the window. Unfortunately, I didn't. They didn't have a picture of it, but you could see it at the window. So.
Yeah. Well, if you think about the A-frame building, right? So if you're familiar with the A-frame building, the space in the actual building gets smaller toward the top, and the balconies get bigger.
Right. You're right. Okay.
So the further you go up, the bigger your balcony is. And these are basically taking up almost the entire 14th floor.
Right, because the only other thing up there is California Grill, right?
Yep, exactly.
That's cool.
Really cool.
Very nice.
All right. Let's go to the Boardwalk. Now, the Boardwalk has the Sonora Suite. That's pretty. This can be a little grandma-y too, though, the Boardwalk.
Well, Boardwalk can too, but they do it on purpose because they're shooting for 1920, Atlantic City here. And this is, speaking of which, Sonora Suite is called that for Sonora Carver, who was a woman in the 1920s who had a horse diving show in Atlantic City. So there's a good piece of trivia for everybody. Wow. She used to ride a horse off of a 40 feet in the air into a tank of water.
That couch, that needs plastic on it. That couch definitely needs
Yeah.
How about that bed, Dave? And that wallpaper.
I have to actually say that I love this bed. I'm going to go on the record. This is a really pretty bed.
It is better than the other one. I will give you that. But the wallpaper,
There's a lot going on in that bedroom.
Yeah, there is. A lot.
All right. So what is something like this? This is 2 bedrooms, right? So what does something like this go for?
That one isn't bookable right now either, but it is going to be probably more around the price of the, it's going to be probably more toward the 15,000 for the week range. Boardwalk is more reasonable than some of the others. So you figure it's going to be, on the more, I'm trying to find the right words here because it's not really economical, but.
No, but yeah.
Hey, it all depends on your budget. Whatever.
If you're doing like a special trip, like Judy and Ken are doing their 50th anniversary. This is, if it's something that you're saving up for, if you were gonna take the whole family on a cruise, it would have cost you more than $15,000. So, if you're taking this actually. And it's for a special event like that. That's almost attainable. That's the word you're looking for, Mandie. Attainable.
Attainable. Yeah, more attainable. It's going to be 1,700 square feet. Right. Has a living room, kitchen, dining room, 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. Your king with your 2 queens.
Right.
And
nice.
Basically, exactly. It is.
Well, Samantha, Mandie says wallpaper's coming back, so don't be scared.
Yep.
Don't be scared.
Check with Brenda Futrell, see if she did it.
Wallpaper is coming back. Damask might be out.
Over at the Boardwalk, we also have the Steeplechase suite. Now that one is beautiful. That's beautiful. Luxurious looking. Yeah.
Yes.
That's almost like our presidential suite at
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
There goes the wallpaper again.
Mm-hmm. It's just the wallpaper, just not working. It's not. Yeah, it's not.
But
flowing.
that tub might convince me.
The tub's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Does the tub seem a little dark though, back in that corner?
Yeah,
Am I the only one that's
there's probably an
baby in the corner over here?
There's probably overhead lighting. You just don't see it in the pictures. And we're back to old bedding.
I like those built-ins with the bookshelves, though. That's cool.
Okay, are those little chairs for children?
Yes, they're little chairs for children in front of the TV.
Okay, that's kind of cute. I thought it was for those creepy dolls in the lobby.
I was just gonna say, it's not Boardwalk unless you got a couple weird chairs somewhere.
Yeah. So, what does Uli say? That standard theme park room at the Contemporary is north of $5,000, so it's really not that bad if you're already spending that. We don't spend that thanks to cast member discount. All right, Uli. It is. I think some of these are a little bit more attainable, but
the Disney ones really aren't. I mean, they're expensive. Don't get me wrong, but they are attainable if you want to go ahead and book, a trip like that.
You're gonna stay for. So that's all I've got for tonight. Which one, Mandie? Which one would you like to stay at if you were?
We're not going to do Wilderness.
I don't have Wilderness.
Oh, okay. So we don't have pictures of Wilderness?
No, I didn't know about Wilderness.
That's okay. Wilderness has the Yosemite VIP Presidential Suite.
Oh, now I gotta look it up, man.
It's a smaller suite. It's a 1-bedroom with a king-size bed. You can opt to do an adjoining room with the 2 queen beds, but it will be an adjoining room. It's not a dedicated second room. It does have an office, and it has no kitchen, but it has a small dining room and living room area, and a wet bar with microwave and fridge. So it's a smaller suite at 885 square feet, but it is on the most attainable side, and it is located at Wilderness Lodge. So
all right, wait a minute, don't go anywhere because I found some pictures.
Yeah, there is that Wilderness Lodge.
It's one of the most affordable of the luxury accommodations.
Well, then let's get the pictures. I have them. I just give me a minute, and I'll get them for you.
How much is the executive suite at Coronado Springs?
Oh, that's true. We didn't do those suites, Tom, but they run about the same price as the smaller suites, so similar to Wilderness Lodge and stuff like that. You can probably get one of them for $10,000 for the week.
And I've had friends that were upgraded to that when things happened at Coronado.
They're beautiful. Those are nice. Those are nice suites too.
Somebody got upgraded. Oh, that'd be a nice little upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. If I must, you can upgrade me over there. Thank you very much.
It happens quite a bit, or it used to happen quite a bit at Coronado, where they would get upgraded to the suites because there would be vacant and they'd be overbooked. Mm-hmm. But now they move everybody to the tower.
Right.
Yeah, well,
and the tower's
okay
not so bad.
Too.
Yeah, tower's okay.
I like the tower a lot.
Yeah. Oh, if I gotta stay there, I guess I'll stay at the tower. Okay. Make me stay there.
So, Mandie, we were talking about comparing to the
So the villas, the 2 and 3 bedroom villas, they're quite similar in price. So you're gonna get 2 bedrooms for a week with tickets for a family, of 8. I have one booked right now for September into October, and it's at I believe $17,000, including tickets for 6 adults. 2-bedroom Villa Riviera.
Okay. Right.
You imagine a 3-bedroom is slightly more, so maybe that's going to be $22,000 or something like that. But these prices are very comparable to that of the suites or the luxury accommodations.
Right.
The difference in those is going to be that the 2 and 3 bedrooms are condo style, apartment style.
Right. So you're not getting, well, right now nobody's getting really the housekeeping and all that, but
nobody's okay. So you're going to have your every 4-day housekeeping. You're also not going to get those club level amenities that you'd get at the other one. So it's a give and take. I mean, you're going to have a full kitchen and bedrooms and all of that and square footage. And you get tickets for the price. Whereas these suites, you're not getting tickets in those prices. So,
right. I've got some I've got some Yosemite pictures now.
It's very Wilderness Lodge.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely love it, to be honest with you.
These are actually from a travel agent that specializes in
concierge level.
Concierge. Yeah, it's Kara Gouldsby at Glass Slipper Concierge. I just want to be honest about that because I that's just on the fly. I had to find these pictures. So
well, where the content comes from must be credited always.
Yes. So no one bans Tom Ellison.
No.
So where would I'm still going for Royal Asante. I'm still going for Royal Asante. I think that's where I think we should have our meet.
It's absolutely beautiful without a doubt, but I am all about the yacht club.
Yeah, that one was beautiful too. I'll be honest. Yeah, the Newport Suite. No, not the Newport Suite. The
captain.
The captain's one. The captain's deck, right?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I am going for captain's deck because we can be in Epcot, have a great time, and then all meet for our public subs over at the captain's suite in the yacht club. Follow it up with a little Stormalong Bay jacuzzi.
That sounds good. Yeah. All right. Amanda likes the yacht club in a regular room. Someone asked my husband to let me stay. Brian let Amanda stay at the yacht club. Jeff likes Royal Asante too. All right. You and me, public subs. Okay.
No, Asante Suite is the bomb.
Uli's going to the Contemporary. I have to say, Uli, I'm not shocked.
There we go, Uli. We could have a good party in that room too.
Oh, we could.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
That's a cool room. Honestly.
It is.
Okay. Just one night. We just have to have it for one night so we can have a party. So
exactly.
And I think Judy and Ken they want to stay at the Poly for their anniversary. I think they need to rent the King Kamehameha suite.
Kamehameha.
So
I think that's where they stayed on their honeymoon, in the King Kamehameha, right, Aunt Judy?
In the suite?
Yeah.
With Sigourney Weaver in the next room.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's where she likes to stay, along with the Kraft. The Kraft family likes to stay there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Mandie, where can everybody find you?
Oh, you can find me on Facebook at the Disney Spot, or Minnie Mouse Mama is my business page. And, the MinnieMouseMama.com right there. And, I'm around.
And she will take your business even if you want to stay at All Star Movies or Pop Century. You don't have to book the Royal Asante Suite for Mandie to give you concierge service.
No, you don't. Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
So she is the concierge.
Yes.
I love it.
All right. Good night, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Dave, you've got podcast editing to do?
I do. I was editing right before we came on. It's
Okay.
a good episode with Angie Corbett, and she's talking about we talked to her about moving to Florida. She just recently moved to Florida.
Nice. I'm excited to hear that.
Yeah.
From West Virginia, and they couldn't
Mountain
be
Mama.
more happy. Yeah, Mountain
Yep.
Mama, you got it. And
You can't say West Virginia without me saying Mountain Mama.
well, she's I think she was in the Air Force, right? She said.
Yeah, she said. She's.
And some from West Virginia, and I noticed during the podcast she kept saying yes sir and yes ma'am all the time, which was so cool because I spent a lot of time in Alabama, in LA. I like to call it LA, which is Lower Alabama, and I miss those days when everybody would say yes sir, or no ma'am, yes ma'am, no ma'am. Yeah, it was very cool. So we had a great time talking to her. So I am having a great time editing it. Besides the ums, but other than that, it's been fun.
I don't have a pen to click, but I would. All right, guys. Mandie, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. It's
hopefully we'll see you. We'll see you at some point next month. And next Tuesday night, Jeff Apolka is joining us to talk about his stay at Fort Wilderness with 6 cabins.
Was such an epic trip. I'm so excited.
And he did a lot of outdoor dining, so he's going to talk about how he navigated that and six cabins. And I heard he had a pretty decent travel agent. So.
I think
okay.
That person right down there.
She was okay. She was okay. Yeah. All right, guys.
She made it happen.
We will see you next week. Podcast comes out tomorrow night. Watch Facebook for updates. Good night, Rachel. Good night, Uli.
Bye, guys. Thanks, Mandie.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.